How many of you have ever seen that? Let me ask you a question. How many of you have ever seen that diamond cross that I wear? I lost it last night. You know? And that ring I wore on this finger, that thingamajig. JD, you sure you didn't sneak in my room and steal it? You got every other piece of jewelry I got. This is beautiful, sweetheart. Thank you.
No one would care. No one would cry if I should live or die.
What's up, guys? So I wanted to share a few lowlights from these concerts that Elvis did from end of July 1976. This is probably, in mine and a lot of people's opinions, I mean, I don't know how you could really differ in this thought, that this is probably the worst tour Elvis ever gave. This is probably when he was at his lowest. I mean, even the next year in June when we have the CBS special being recorded, I don't even think that was as bad as this tour.
No, I'm saving Moody Booth. Love me tender, I'll do later. I gotta do this first.
August 1st was Houston, We Have a Problem, that infamous show. I don't really have a lot to share in these clips I want to show you. I kind of want to just share it with my Elvis friends, so to speak. Man, because I'm working on a review for on Patreon of this last FTD set I got. I'm done with the first two concerts from it, and it's just not good. So just take a look at this. Honestly, the point of this video, this channel name is Elvis is the Man because my first goal was to just promote how great he was, because, back when I made this channel, I don't think people really, that was the message I wanted to convey. But also I like sharing things that, are just sort of interesting at the same time, so this is more of like that's why I do stuff like that on Patreon. But this, I just wanted to share a few of those lowlights.
So until we see you again, take it easy, and we'll see you later. Joe's blowing on the slide trombone, bottom of the tenor saxophone, the trombone villain on a crash boom bang, the whole rhythm section was a furry bull gang. Elvis for president? You got to be kidding me! I can't handle this. Much this. What's a home of mine? I'm a little shook up, but I feel fine when I'm with a girl and I love best. Heart beats so it scares me. If she touches my hand, I want to chill like that. Her lips are like a volcano in the top. I'm proud to say that she's my with a government look. Anyway, I got a woman way across town. She's good to me.
And guys, those of you who've been looking at my last few videos I made, and even on Elvis is the Man Shorts, was like a sister channel to this main channel. This was the tour that Elton John saw Elvis, and how Elton said he was so disappointed with seeing his idol in this shape, even though he could still see moments of greatness that would shine through, just because he was the greatest of all time. And Elton said, you don't lose that. Once you got it, you don't lose, no matter how effed up you are.
But the only time I ever met him was very briefly before he went on stage in Washington, D.C., a year before he died, and it was very sad. And but even though it was very sad, even on stage, my mum was with me. And my mum said, well, he's not going to be alive much longer, is he? It was typical. But she was sad. She was really sad, because that was her idol, and my idol. And but even though he went through the motions and was not really there at the scene of the end of that concert, there were still flashes of brilliance, even though he was hugely overweight, and just mostly when he actually sung a couple of lines, it was magical. You don't lose that magic, no matter how fucked up you are.
So this is the tour that Elton and his mom actually saw Elvis in June 1976. Like I said, it's really sad to see Elvis like this. I've never seen him this medicated, way overboard. Sometimes Elvis would, especially in Vegas, like he would not be awake enough long enough after his after waking up from the sleep schedule he was on to do those Vegas shows. So a lot of that medication wouldn't have totally wore off. I'm not sure what the case was in this tour, but like about 2 years earlier, September, October 1974, that's when we had another bad series of tours. And like I said, Elvis is greatest of all time, so I don't want to necessarily promote the bad stuff, but it's, you know, but who else do you share it with? So I'm going to do most of the talking to you guys in the comments. I just want to get your feedback on this stuff, because I'm just listening like alone here, like, whoa, holy crap. So just talk to me in the comments, and we'll continue our conversation there.
You ain't. Thank you very much. Nothing but a hound dog.